Good morning. This is Gina with Quiet Cottage Moments, and thank you so much for joining me in my cottage kitchen this morning. It is July 8th and it is Wednesday. So nice to have you here today. I do have my coffee and the pleasure of your company, and we'll take a sip in just a moment. Yesterday's video, I showed you some shop with me at Cracker Barrel, and I said, can you guess what I bought? And a number of people guessed, and some people were right, some people were wrong, but they were all good guesses. I did not get the mushroom, like a tumbler. It was adorable, but I did not get that. A lot of people guessed that one. You would have been right if I'd bought two things. And someone guessed the salt and pepper shakers, which I did say they were adorable, but I didn't get that either. Those that said a mug, yes, you know me too well. And the mug I chose was this one. So let's take a sip and we'll get started. Oh my goodness. So this mug, the words are on both sides, which I always like, and it says happiness comes in waves. And is that what it says? Happiness comes in waves. I couldn't remember that part. Okay, well anyway, I really like the color. See how beautiful it is with the kind of a turquoise seafoam green, and it's kind of graduated in colors. And I thought that was really pretty. So happiness comes in waves. That's true, isn't it? We aren't happy all the time, but we aren't meant to be happy all the time. You kind of have to go through the valleys to appreciate the mountains, I think. And we can be content possibly all of the time if we keep our eyes on God for sure, and we see all that God's blessed us with, all the small graces. And so that's what this reminds me of, and that's why I chose this one. So yesterday we did go to Cracker Barrel, and we decided to have breakfast there. As I said yesterday, we don't go very often, and I thought, you know what, let's go. Because we hadn't gone in a while. It's fun to look at the store, but also the food in general, their prices are pretty good, and the food's generally pretty good. Plus, my husband has the Cracker Barrel app, and so I guess you're a member, and he had points that you earn from eating there or shopping there that were going to expire soon. So the points, they call them pegs, which is really silly, but they have that little peg game on the table, so I'm sure that's why it's called pegs. So what we did with our pegs is that we're expiring. We turned our pegs in for a free. Do breakfasts have appetizers? I guess they do, but it's called a shareable, which doesn't make any sense to me, because what if you're by yourself and you want that, but you're not sharing with anybody? I guess me, myself, and I. So we got a shareable, and we did share it. And I have a picture. The picture's not that great. The lighting is never very bright in a Cracker Barrel, but they are biscuit beignets. And what they're little triangles of biscuit dough. I believe they're fried, and then they're topped with cinnamon sugar and powdered sugar. And they come with a pecan dipping sauce. Now, I tried dipping it. I didn't care for that dipping part. My husband liked that part. But the beignet things were so good. In fact, I've looked up some copycat recipes because I want to make them at home. But they were not chewy like a churro. They were fluffy, kind of more like a donut hole, I think. But they didn't taste greasy or anything. They didn't make me feel bad. Feel guilty. It made me feel sick. Sometimes if I eat something that's really, really sweet, then I feel not so great. But we did start out with that, and I believe it was $6.99, but we got them for free. So I was excited about that. And then I decided we were just going to go all out, because I'm trying to find the little picture for you because I'm going to put it up. Here it is. We wanted to go out a couple of times for our anniversary. So this was our anniversary breakfast. And we're going to have an anniversary lunch, anniversary dinner at some point. And our anniversary is technically not till Saturday, the 11th, but we'll be married 46 years. So I think splurging at Cracker Barrel is definitely something that we could do. So I decided to get this skillet. So in the summertime, the skillet breakfast, not a skillet. In the summertime, they have things called oh my goodness, I guess skillet dinners, skillet breakfasts. I didn't think they had breakfast before, but I have a picture for you. And this is what I had. I had the campfire breakfast skillet. I know it's $15.49. I never spend that much money at Cracker Barrel. But what it is, whoops, I made it too big. Let's see if I can make this. I can see what it says. I want you to see whoops, here we go. It is like an omelet, but a deconstructed omelet kind of, sort of. There was bacon, smoked sausage, roasted red peppers, onions, Colby cheese, and scrambled eggs, and there were farm fresh scrambled eggs with crispy seasoned potatoes. I think that's what it was. But see how it looks really good? The picture I have a picture of what it actually looks like. It looks more cheesy on top, but that's pretty much what it is. And it was really good. The sausage was a little spicy, and honestly, I couldn't find much bacon, but it was still pretty good. And I don't know if I'd have it again. Also came with biscuits. I didn't eat the biscuits, but my husband had one, and we brought them home because he likes to toast them in the toaster oven and put butter and jam and things on it. So those came home with us. He ordered, I don't have a picture of it. It is hash browns, eggs, and I think he got steak tips, something like that. But it was comparable in price to what mine was. And we had coffee, and I think that Cracker Barrel coffee is really good. I always get whole milk with it. And we enjoyed a very nice breakfast. And then we went shopping. But as I said yesterday, I was so full. Oh my goodness, I was full. And in a good way. So, I say so a lot, don't I? Sorry about that. I did notice that they do have a campfire meal, like a special going on. And I have a picture of that for you too. And what you can get is 2 meals, either chicken or beef, and then you share a s'mores brownie skillet. That sounds good, doesn't it? A s'mores brownie skillet. So it looks like the chicken comes with, looks like it's a chicken leg maybe, corn on the cob, and maybe tater tots. I don't know what that is. I think so. And then the beef comes with same thing, but with beef. Pretty sure that's what it is. But for $34.99, you have those 2 meals and the brownie skillet. So we may go back. We may go back because we need some more campfire dinners. Don't they look good? They've had those campfire dinners for a while, but I haven't seen a promotion like this. That's pretty good, actually, with the dessert. Oh my heavens. So that's what we had yesterday. And I honestly was so full, I had very little the rest of the day, but that was all right. So our dinner menu is not quite following along as planned. I also wanted to share some mail that I received in my post office box, and I apologize for it being late in me talking about it, but we just picked it up today. We don't always go to the post office box, but I knew there were some things in there, I just hadn't gotten them. And I have a beautiful 4th of July card from Terry that she made. It's so sweet. Look at that. Look at the ice creams, ice cream bars with the sparkly bits And thank you so much, Terry. She said it's her first ever 4th of July card, and I think it's gorgeous. I have a little box where I keep all my cards that I've received. Sometimes I display them, and then after a while I put them in my box. So thank you. I also received a beautiful letter from Sharon, and I'm not going to read it to you, but it came like this. I did take this off and we read it. My husband had to read it because I can't see very much anymore. Even though my husband remarked, "She's beautiful handwriting," and she did. I just couldn't see what the words were. But my husband read it to me, so thank you so much, Sharon. And she also sent this beautiful Bible verse card. I'm not sure if it's a sticker. It looks like it could be a sticker, but I didn't want to peel off the back in case it wasn't, so I'm not sure if it's a sticker. And she also sent me in this beautiful little envelope with a seal on it. It looks like a rose to me. And inside was the little card. And also, look, she sent me flowers from her garden, from her actual garden. And I took they're very delicate. They're dried flowers. They're beautiful. Oh my heavens, absolutely beautiful. I need to learn how to do that, how to dry flowers like that. Well, I can't seem to get it out right now, but they did come out. Oh my heavens. I tell you, I'm having a little, here we go, a little bit of struggle with my eyes, as you know. Here it is. Oh, so beautiful. Look. So dainty. I don't know if that helps. But they're purple. I think they're violets. Oh my goodness. They're gorgeous. I love them. So thank you so much, Sharon, for that. And I still haven't mailed my last bunch of cards yet. I'm going to. But now I have one going out to Sharon and also Terry as well. But, oh, so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. I think that's all for today. I really need to start baking my loaf of bread. I will put a picture in the description box if I bake it today. It's either today or tomorrow, I'm not sure. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely lovely day. God bless you this day. Bye-bye.